Okay.
Gonna be a short one tonight.
Yeah, just a little bit. Alright, sound levels are go. Okay, Nate. Let's do this part first. Hello and welcome everyone to another Revelations of the Realms podcast. My name is Richard, your grateful dungeon master. Um, we have Nate playing as Kinshi.
Hello.
We have Joe playing as Sophia.
Hi.
And we have Halsey as Krivasta.
Yo.
Alright, so guys, we rolled to see who would inform everyone what has happened thus far. And it rolled out to Nate. So, Nate, do you want to go ahead and let
Sure.
him know?
Last time on Revelations of the Realms, our adventurers had escaped due to a more powerful adversary taking pity on them. Leaving the flowing glade, our adventurers meet Jorian Blackfist, their neighborhood halfling ranger. After relaying what information they had obtained to Jorian, silence for a day, and then rage and sorrow. This led to Jorian pouring his heart out about the seven generals, or sins as Marco calls them, and how the one that just took pity on them had taken Jorian's longtime friend. After an evening with Jorian, the motley crew head in towards the town of Stone Rest. After just a short while in the city, they hear Baphris, a dragonborn blacksmith, tinkering in his hut.
So, hang on. Find the voice. It's hard. uh, so, what were you wanting about this sword? Talking to Kinshi.
Well, what I was interested in was you had said you had some masterwork stuff kind of sitting around that you think your client might have left behind and forgotten about. I was interested in seeing what that was.
This is alright. Hang on, 2 seconds. This is before. Are we doing before Wave had had come in,
No, Wave had made the entrance and done all that stuff,
and then he left, and then I'm holding
and
the
then he
sword.
left, and I was Kenshi. I was asking him about his other works because he said that the sword that I was looking at was intended for Wave, right?
Right. He's
Okay.
he's putting
So
that one
then
back. Or no, he had given it to
Wave grabbed
Wave.
it
Yeah,
and
and Wave
left.
left with it.
Yeah. So then Kenshi had been talking to Baffris and had
Okay.
asked him what other um, what other items he had laying about that people had forgotten that they had commissioned him to do, and he was about to open up a compartment.
Oh. Okay.
Here it does.
Not in my notes. Okay.
No.
I need to take better notes.
It does.
All right. So Baffris reaches down into a chest and unlocks it. You watch him unlock it. He opens it
Mm-hmm.
up and he holds up a shirt made of chainmail. Oh, I have this one. Um, what? Did you want it? This
I
is
don't think I
Rivasta's
made.
eyes kind of light up.
I don't. Oh, Kurvasta lights up.
Yeah, she likes armor.
Oh, she can wear chainmail.
Warlock.
Okay. Kenshi can't wear chainmail as a bard, as far as I understand.
okay.
I could look
Well,
that up.
that's what he has. He has chainmail.
Rivasta's very interested, and she's gonna ask our dragonborn friend how much he wants for that. and what it does.
It's it's a custom piece that I made, and it's just chainmail. It's just made out of. I found a way to improvise the metalwork whenever I created it. It's a chainmail +1.
How much do you want for it?
Oh. 1 second. It's ridiculous. I'm sorry. Actually, let me do this. Someone's saying something to me. 1 second, guys.
And she. Go in the compendium, Nate.
I'm trying to find it right now.
Items. Email.
We'll do it this way.
I don't have that compendium saved, so let's do it here.
Email +1 is heavy armor
Yep.
with a disadvantage to
Padded
stealth,
leather and studded leather. Okay.
but warlock.
It's considered heavy. Chainmail is considered heavy armor.
Yes. And I'm double checking, but I'm pretty sure warlocks can wear light armor. You're right.
Hey, is it a chain shirt or is it chain mail?
Yeah.
Chainmail.
Okay. Because that's heavy armor. A chain shirt is medium armor.
I mean, we could get it for Arliss,
True.
your boyfriend.
Not true.
They just have a bro.
I don't know with your little Fox and the Hound act. Don't you roll
Dude,
your
the
eyes
Fox
at
and
me,
the
Nate.
Hound were BFFs, man.
Gay BFFs.
You can be as judgmental as you
All right.
want.
So did you want the chainmail or not?
Do we want to get it for Arliss?
Yeah, Kenshi's gonna say, I'll take that. My friend here could probably use it. The one that just, you offered to sharpen his mace.
Oh yeah.
Or he asked you if he could sharpen his mace. And you looked at him quizzically.
All right. That's not a problem. 1 second.
Any +1 light armor? Is there any light armor around that's made?
Well, you know that. Wait, this is your first time meeting Baffris, isn't it?
I think I briefly did last time, but I wasn't there for it. Like my character did, but I didn't.
Okay. I don't work in that type of stuff. I'm just a metal worker. If you want leather, you need to go see my friend in Omarth.
But you do weapons, and you could sharpen my blades and my mace, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, well then that's good. How much do you want for that?
10 silver pieces.
Okay, and do you have any gnarly morning stars running around?
No, but I can certainly make one for you.
I'm just making sure that I can do that. Is that considered a simple weapon?
I'm not sure. Actually, I know where to look. It's not there. It'll be in.
A mace? You're looking for a mace?
No, morning star where it's got like a flail bit.
Oh, Morning Star. A Morning Star is a martial melee weapon. It's not a simple.
Lame. Okay.
So you're looking more for a mace then?
I wouldn't be able to. I don't think I could. I wouldn't have proficiency in it.
It's a simple melee weapon.
Oh yeah, mace. Yeah. But I have a mace, so like I guess I could
That you
just
keep
sharpen
dropping
it.
on people's heads.
Yeah, I know. It's awesome. Oh,
Um,
I could do a hammer, right?
Could do a hammer,
That would be good.
right?
Yeah.
A
I
light
would love
hammer.
to pick up one of those
are
while I'm
thrown.
at it.
Those are
Something
light
about
thrown.
9 pounds or 9 pounds would be good.
Yeah, those are thrown weapons with a distance of 20 feet.
I don't. The distance isn't what I'm concerned with. Like a 9 pound hammer is pretty heavy to drop on something.
It's 2 pounds.
Yeah, I'm asking if he's got like a 9 pound war hammer or something like that.
Oh.
Something a dwarf would
war
use.
hammer is also a martial melee weapon. And
I
it's
just
2
want the
pounds.
weighted hammer thing for dropping. I'm not really gonna be like using it.
Genji's gonna
Like a
tell,
like Thor's hammer, kind of. If there's something like that rolling around.
Genji's gonna tell Krivasta. The last time we were here, Baffers told us about Kyogen, Strongwalker. He's his Goliath friend that lives in Omarth.
Yeah.
So I already have to have words with him to discuss some studded leather armor. Maybe we could take care of that when we get to Omarth, because there's a few people we need to talk to over there.
Who are we talking to over here then that we still need to hit?
We need to go to the mayor and tell him that the Moonhoods are being controlled by some sin.
Okay, I'm going to have the Dragonborn guy sharpen my weapons and stuff before we leave.
Okay. It takes him about 30 minutes.
To pick all the brains out of my mace.
Yeah.
Hey, Krivasta,
Mm-hmm.
are you able to use pole arms?
It doesn't say it. It's a simple weapon. The simple weapon, 2 daggers. Well, hold on. Starting equipment is not final equipment, is it? Spell slots, hacked spoon.
Hey, what's a pole arm considered,
Eldritch
Mr.
Master.
GM?
I'm looking that up right now.
It doesn't really say in here what I can use as a. I'm gonna go hop in the book. Hold on.
Actually, fuck. What
Wait
the
a
fuck am I
minute.
doing?
That would
I
be
have
a glaive, right? That would be considered a glaive. Or a halberd.
Bless you, bless you, bless you.
Thank you.
That'd be a halberd, most likely,
Here's handbook.
which is a martial melee weapon. Hey, Krivasta, can you use martial melee
What?
weapons?
You wouldn't ask
Well, I'm
for
looking
that.
up right now in the handbook what
I wouldn't.
warlocks are restricted to. So give me a second to go to
Okay.
page
Let me
105 in
rephrase
the
that.
handbook,
Hey,
and I'll see.
Krivasta, can you use a polearm?
I'm looking in the handbook right now.
Okay.
14 or 114.
Just as a side, it's a martial melee weapon. You're looking under warlock, right?
Yeah, but I have to get it to open up and behave itself. So give me a second.
I may be able to find it.
Warlock is 105.
Weapons.
So like page
Simple
98.
weapons.
What are we trying to find out?
If you can use a polearm.
What kind of weapons I
No.
can use as a warlock? Like, what am I
Your
restricted
only
to?
proficiencies are simple weapons, and that's a martial melee weapon.
Okay. So, but I'm just saying, if I just have a hammer specifically for dropping and not for fighting with, it's not exactly gonna go against what I'm trying to do.
We could hang on. Where's it?
Like Thor's hammer, like a big dwarven hammer
Right.
that's like 9 pounds that I could for smashing things, just dropping.
Yeah, you could essentially get we can make a custom mace. If you want a mace,
That'd be cool.
he can make it. Like, come on now. Like, tell him exactly what you want, and we'll see if he can do
Well,
it.
I want like a, you know what meat tenderizers look like
Yeah.
a mace hammer kind of deal where
Yeah.
it's a spiked hammer.
Mm-hmm.
I want something like that with spikes on the flat end and on both sides. So it's like spiked on the top and the sides that I could hook to my belt, but that I could just like fucking mage hand and then drop on things.
Okay. Yeah, we can do something like that.
Okay, because I don't
Mage
plan on
hand
using it
can
because I
move
can't
over
attack
to
with
the-
my mage hand, but I wouldn't be able to use that with this character. So it just kind of makes sense if I had it specifically for that spell.
Okay. No, that's fine. Like, if you want to
And
do
I-
that.
Evil with it.
Uh,
Well, let's make one of those then, and then
Bathurst,
head on over to wherever else you gotta go.
Alright, after talking to Bathurst and explaining exactly what you want and giving him the dimensions and what you want, he kind of gets a general idea. And he goes, "Yeah, I can make something like that. It'll take 5 gold pieces, though."
She hands him the 5 gold and 8 silver or whatever it is he wanted for the sharpening, and says, "We'll be back by the end of the day if you can do that."
Well, I'll see what I can do.
That's cool.
Bafrisk, do you have a rapier that I could maybe take a look at and see?
Yeah.
Because I'm searching for one.
Yeah, I have one. It's 25 gold pieces.
Okay. So what is it? I guess what is it made of?
The rapier that he holds in his hands, grabbing at it after, taking the gold and the silver pieces from Kravasta and putting it in one of his blacksmith pouches. He grabs one that is like what is it? The sheath is made out of like a dark blue velvet. It looks velvet almost, but whenever you touch it, you feel cold steel, where your mind, thinks that you should feel velvet. But he pulls it out of the sheath and hands the hilt to you for you to take it and try it out.
So I pick up the sword, the rapier, and I test it with my hand.
Okay,
move
the
it
weight is
around.
good.
Yeah, the weight is good. I feel the tip of it. It's really sharp. Looks really well made. And I tell Bafris, hey, this is really good. It's exactly what I've been looking for. Is 25 the...
That
25
yeah,
gold
25,
pieces?
25 gold pieces. It just takes a lot of metal and a lot of care, to put to making into a blade that small, something
Okay.
that fine.
So, Bafris, I'm not really rich. I don't have a lot of gold pieces with me. Will you settle for 20?
Make a diplomacy
That's
check.
Diplomacy check.
Yeah. Or actually, it would be ugh, come on.
Persuasion.
Oh, that's what it is.
Can I help her with that persuasion?
Hang on.
Oh,
I said that before she rolled, by the way.
Sorry.
I want to do a little haggling for the lady.
That's all good.
well, I think you had, sir.
Yeah, that'd be persuasion type roll.
Okay.
Can I
Yeah.
jump in there
Yeah.
on that and go? 25 gold for a rapier seems a bit steep. Are there any special properties that it has that you could tell us about? And I'm gonna roll persuasion with it because I'm trying to get him to talk about it and then also lower the price.
Okay.
So I have a +8 on that. That's that's an 11.
He thinks it over for a second.
That's a 3 + 8.
Yeah, I can take 20 for it. That's not a problem.
20?
Just 20 gold pieces.
Okay.
Just make sure make sure you bring it back to me to be sharpened.
Okay, definitely. Because you're a good guy. I want to come back.
Well,
to
that, and
you. You have
because
to feel too.
it's my own technique on how I made it, so it has different properties that any other blacksmiths wouldn't know about.
Okay. That's
But
nice.
yeah, 20 gold
Can I
pieces.
do an insight to see if he's just talking out of his ass?
Yeah, roll inside, I guess.
I get a +1. That's a 14 plus 1 is a 15.
He's telling the truth.
Does he really have to be
Yeah, he really has to. He made, he built it special. It's a special sword. Just made it's a little bit stronger. Like the metal is stronger.
Okay.
So,
I give him.
Okay, go ahead.
I give him my 20 gold piece. 20 gold pieces
Okay.
for the sword.
Takes them and puts them in the same pouch that he put Kravasta's money in.
And then I put it on the rapier on my side.
Okay. All right.
So what time is it right now?
7:35.
No, game time.
Like, like 2:30.
2:30 in the afternoon?
Yeah.
Or 2:30 at night?
2:30.
So we got plenty of time to go over to that armorer.
In Omarth?
No, Omarth is
Well,
like
how
3
far away
days.
is that?
Omarth is
Omarth
three days
a
away.
3-day journey.
Yeah.
Kravasta.
Okay, so
we
hold
have
on,
some
hold
things
on,
in
real
town
quick,
that we do
before
need
we
to take care of.
continue,
Okay.
I was going to ask, can I have the broom?
Can you have the broom?
Yes.
What is your other option?
The broom or the cloak was second.
You can. All right. Yeah, I'll say yeah to the broom.
Bitchin'. All right.
But it only works for an hour a day.
Well, so I have to carry it the rest of the day because it said you can send
Yeah.
it off and it will fly around you in a mile range.
I'd say you got to carry it.
Carry it for now. The stronger you get, the better it'll get.
Okay. And should I go to a magic shop to find it now, or?
No, I'll just
He's
wait.
gonna take care of it
Yeah, don't
through
worry.
the story.
All right.
So
So what
Kenchi's
else is
gonna-
in town though?
Well, that's what I'm trying to roleplay that right now.
Okay.
So Kenchi is gonna pipe up and say, well, we need to get to Sandro, the mayor, and let him know what's going on with these moon hoods. But we also need to talk to Wave at the inn and get some more information on the sins. Now, do we want to go talk to Sandro first and then get more information afterwards? Do we want to get more information so that we can talk to Sandro and get him the most amount of information possible?
Okay. Sounds good to me. Let's go talk to the mayor.
Well, that was okay. So we want to go to the mayor first.
That's
Well,
fine.
what if he gives us some stuff or some money, and then we could go get better such things?
Okay. So we'll head to Sandro.
Okay. As soon as you make your way out into the streetway, and you start walking towards the mayor's hut, and you make it about 2 minutes before, out of nowhere, these two kids push past you, shoving you out of the way as they're almost catching themselves as they're running, and
Oh.
you take chase. You start to follow them, and as you round a corner, you see them dart into the mayor's hut, and you make your way to the door. You peek in, and the two boys are now down on their knees. Help! Help! You gotta help! You gotta help right now, please! Please, someone! Send someone!
For what? What happened?
The mayor,
What's going on here?
he rushes up and he's like, "What? What happened here?" And the boys, they go, "To the north, in the mountains. You have to send someone, please. And the mayor, just he looks up to you guys, back at the boys, back up to you, and he goes, "Go now. I'll sort this out. I'll send word." And he,
So us?
us
to
go? You guys.
He's telling us to go?
Yeah. And Oladin is, he's leading the boys and leading them, back up into a larger room. They look rather cold, like really chilly. Their skin is like a light pink hue. You would see after being outside in the snow for hours and then coming inside and the temperature change. They look half starved. Their clothes are ripped and torn.
Can I roll a diplomacy check to try to ask the boys to calmly tell me what happened so I have some more information to go on?
Okay.
Or are we being like thrown out of the tent and have to go out there?
Yeah, that's why
You're kind of being thrown out the tent.
Well, I want to know, or with persuasion, should I do that one? Just persuade the kids to tell me more information so we're more...
Well, it depends. Like, how exactly are you going to ask them?
Well, Kenshi was going to get down on his knees and kind of try to calm the kid down.
Well, I was
ask him, hey, calm down. Just tell me what happened. What's going on over there?
Yeah, basically the same thing. I was gonna persuade them by telling them we were gonna help.
Yeah, I was gonna do a persuasion roll as well.
All right, roll persuasion rolls.
Okay. That's a 15 plus 8, 23.
18.
Okay,
No,
Krivasa,
like
you just get to the north. We were just outside, and then they came. And then Kenshi, you hear from one of the boys, the other little boy, I work for Nick, and something's wrong. Something's very, very, very wrong. You have to send someone. Please go. Please save Nick. He's just a jolly guy.
Let's go save Santa, guys.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess that's pretty much all the information I'm going to get with the 23. So, I'll kind of nod and look at Sandro and say you're going to send backup.
If need be, they'll probably just be a day's journey behind. Please go. Figure out what is going on here. Because he's a minotaur.
Okay, out of character, we can agree to this and still probably go do 1 or 2 errands, and my character isn't lawful good, so she doesn't have to go running and charging into like every single quest. So that's just you shut up. That's just what I was thinking. Hold on.
Okay.
Can I go on invisible mode? Sorry, stealth mode?
Yeah, roll stealth check. Do it to it.
15.
You're invisible. You think so, at least. No, you think you're okay. You have a good feeling, You just kind of dip back, against the wall, try and make yourself less seen, and it's working.
Yes. Because I don't know who we're gonna go to.
Everyone else doesn't notice that you're even there.
Okay,
We'll
good.
just put it that way.
I'm a wallflower.
Yeah. Edgy's gonna look around and go, she's always disappearing. Can't climb trees though.
And then in my
So at
head,
least I know she's not in the trees.
Well, in my head, I'm thinking now that I have a robe.
Okay.
So I guess we're gonna head north. Halsey was saying that she wanted to hit some other shops. I don't know. Can we look around? Can I look around to see if there are any other shops around here?
I mean, there's a
As we're
general
walking through town.
store. There's just there's the inn that you had previously went in when you first got to Stone Rest. Um,
Okay, I'm gonna wait for Halsey to get back, and then. Okay, so Kenshi's gonna say, "Okay, Kravasta, if you have some things you need to get in town, I'm gonna make my way over to the inn and talk with our friend that just got the sword. Um, I need
So
to find out more information about these sins."
since I have this broom,
mhm.
and it can go
You
60
don't have
feet.
it yet.
Yeah, you don't have it yet,
Oh,
but
that's right. Never mind.
okay. All right.
I was gonna ask though, would our dragonborn friend be able to attach some scales to my armor that I already collected up in one of our previous games?
Do you have another set of armor?
Well, that's the thing. How long would it take him to do it? Because if it's only like a half hour or so,
Probably like a day.
a day,
A day. Yeah, you're.
I'll do it when I get back. Let's catch some healing potions and get out of town.
Okay, you go pick up some healing
They're in a apothecary?
potions.
All right, I'm gonna make my way to the inn.
Okay, you go to
I'm
the
gonna
inn.
follow Kenshi in stealth mode.
Um, whoops.
Is there an apothecary?
So
Not that you can
we'll let
see.
Kravasta do her thing first.
While I'm away from the other characters, are there any particular opportunities that I could possibly look into for sacrificing stuff?
Roll a d20. You find two things. The first one is a small child that is playing
Oh
that is
no!
playing out in the fields further out. They are very, very, like, from where you're at, which you know would be the best vantage point. You can't really see out there. You just notice the color moving of his shirt.
Well, can I just say that it's not all about innocent children, that sometimes really powerful monsters are good to send off to the army too. So there's always a few options. Right?
You'll kill a child every time. No.
Hey, that wasn't the agreement. That wasn't the agreement.
No, I know. And then you notice a sickly dog lounging around one of the huts in the residential area. It looks really bad.
So I will go and walk on over to that dog and do let's see. I have my charm animal on here still. I don't remember. Give me 1 second. I think I can charm the thing and wander off with it. Animal handling. Nope, it bites me.
No, it's the first roll, not the
That's
second.
the first roll.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, 10. So, it looks up to you as you walk up to it and you hold your hand out and you get the good scent. It gets a really good vibe from you and it sniffs at your hand a little bit and struggles to stand up, and as you walk forward it slowly lumbers behind you.
So I lead it down a dark alleyway.
Okay.
And
Alright.
No.
just out of sight, I say thank you for your sacrifice, and I slit its throat.
Ah.
And as you slit its throat and it bleeds out, its last look up to you is a look of thank you.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that poor thing looked like it was done for. About that little kid. No, not today. I'm not feeling it today. But I am gonna hit that apothecary if I can find one.
You contemplated about the kid.
Well, it would have been a really big boon with my demon lord, you know.
Roll an investigation check, Halsey.
She almost
Cool.
sacrificed a boy.
All right,
Young innocent boy.
you ask around, and you know after talking to like two people, you you get the sense that no one has a shop in town, but there is a person that lives just north, just outside of the city, that they do work like you're asking about. Okay. Can you guys hear me?
Yes,
Yeah, I can hear you. I'm waiting for you to get to me getting to the inn. If Halsey's, I don't know if Halsey's done with her stuff. I kind of stepped away.
I don't know either. Like I explained.
Halsey,
Halsey! Did we lose her?
We
can't hear you.
Nope.
Lost your audio.
We can't hear you.
Can't hear you at all.
Bum, 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 no. Bum, dum, dum, bum, no. Bum, dum, dum, no. Dum, dum, bum, no. Bum, 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 dum. Bum, bum, dum, bum, bum, no.
How about now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey.
You're back.
Woohoo.
Okay. Cool.
So we didn't hear anything
Cool.
after the point where he was telling you there was other shops or something.
Okay. So since I found that out, I'm gonna go try to run and catch up with you guys at the tavern, and let you guys know that there's a potion shop just outside of town towards the north in the direction we're going. That might be a good idea for us to all run into together, and then stay together as a group from here on out.
Okay. Sounds good. I just need to talk to this wave guy. So I'm gonna go into the
What
inn.
about anything interesting?
He said he had some more information on the sins that Jorian was telling us about.
Okay, I'll follow your lead.
So I go into the inn, take a look around. Is Wave there?
Yeah, he's sitting off into the back, like where you originally saw him when you first got to this inn.
Okay. I'm gonna go up to the bartender, grab a couple of beers, or ask for a couple of beers.
Okay.
To just reach back behind the bar,
Exactly.
punch him in the face.
I'm gonna go up to the bartender. I'm gonna ask him for a couple of beers.
Aye, okay, that's 4 silver.
I give him 4 silver.
Thank you. And he puts it in his
What's
Is it just me, or you're getting hit by inflation?
I know, right? It's 1 gold for 10 silver, right?
I believe so.
Oh, I thought it was
Well, I
100.
thought it was
Okay.
100 too, but I'm not sure. To be
Maybe we should check the book.
Someone check on
I
that
don't know
because
what they are.
I'm looking for something.
I'm
I think it's
looking.
1 for 10. So I'm gonna grab those 2 beers. I'm gonna give him the 4 silver. Grab those 2 beers and walk over to Wave's table. Sit down.
Hello.
Push over a beer. Push over a beer to him and go, "Hey, Wave.
Hello.
We've got something we got to go up north and take care of.
143.
Something's going on with some guy named Nick, but I wanted to stop here and get a chance to talk to you about these sins. You mentioned you might have some more information about them.
Yes, I will be here all day.
Light
This is
hammer.
my home.
Warhammer.
Can you give me any more information about these sins?
Oh,
I know that.
I thought you were wanting
You
to
know of-
tell him you'll be back. I'm sorry.
No, I was wanting to actually have a little interview with him, get this taken care of before we head up north again.
Okay.
Unless you want me to wait until we're on like a more.
Nate was right.
Yeah.
It was 1 in 10. Nate was right. It's 1 in 10.
Okay.
If you want me to wait until a more canon episode to handle any real story stuff, then we can just move on and go north and
Yeah.
head off.
Probably a good idea.
Yep.
All right. So scratch the whole going into the inn part, I guess.
Okay.
And we'll head up north to this potion shop. We'll retcon. Cut. Back it up.
Fuck it up.
Back it up. All right. So we're gonna go ahead. Kenchi's gonna say to Krivasta, that potion shop sounds like a great idea. Let's go check it out, and then we gotta head north. We gotta figure out what's going on with this Nick guy. So we'll go into the potion shop.
Okay. You make your way
Kenchi will walk
just outside of the city, and you walk upon to a small little hovel just inside the tree line. And you walk up to the door. It's rampant, or ramshackled, I should say. But you go and knock on the door, and a very clean woman opens the door. She stands probably 5 foot.
So much better than the first time I saw him.
She stands probably 5
I
foot.
feel like they made all the music a lot easier to play now too.
Hold on a second.
Well, they're going nuts with it coming out wasted.
They're always coming out wasted.
They got this school. They're going to program.
Halsey, mute.
Mute yourself,
Yeah, you
Halsey.
gotta tell them you. I'm doing it. Hold on.
Okay, can you start over?
Yeah. So a very clean woman opens the doors. She stands probably about 5'7". She's very thin, and she's kind of hunched over a little bit. She appears to be just hitting the beginning of elderly. But behind her you see different herbs, different roots, just botany galore in there, and then you see alchemy equipment. Yes? Can I help you? Who's there?
We're just some travelers looking for some potions to enhance our adventures if you have them.
Enhance your adventures.
Well, like healing potions, or if you have any kind of like strength potions, or even love potions might be useful.
Do nothing of the magic sort. I'm just cures for poison affliction. I do have potions that allow you to regain vitality.
That would be good. Or both would be good.
Yeah, let me go find them. She runs back into
And
the
if you
house
could
and
do
she says,
if you'll do a bulk deal, we'll probably buy you out. Depending on what you got.
well, come in. Come on.
I wave at the other two. Come on, let's go in and check her out.
Kenshi walks into this ramshackle little potion shop, kind of looks quizzically at the very clean woman in front of him, and looks around some more, kind of wipes his finger on one of the shelves and inspects it, looks for dust.
Krivasta kind of like gives him an elbow, like, come on, don't be rude. She's old, give her a break.
Still in the background on stealth mode, just following, looking around, oblivious to everybody. Everybody's oblivious to her being there.
What's up?
all right, and that she, sits in the back and she's rummaging through boxes. You hear, glasses clinking, and she comes up and carrying a crate, probably about a foot by a foot, and she sets it down in front of you. I have 2 potions of healing, a potion of speed, and a potion of fire breath.
Okay, what do you want for all of them? And then how long would it take you to make more?
The 2 healing potions will cost, for the pair, 50 gold pieces. Potion of fire breath, 10 gold pieces. And the potion of speed is 125 gold pieces.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna get the two heals and the fire breath. So she pulls out the 60 gold to give to the old woman. Doesn't even haggle, because she knows this little old lady probably needs it.
Okay. She takes the gold from you and puts it in her pocket, and she takes the potion of speed out and goes and puts it back in her, with her different wares in the back.
Before she does that, Kenshi's gonna go, excuse me, what was your name again? My name's Kenshi.
My name is Zubra.
Zubra?
Azubra.
Well, Zubra, my name's Kenshi. I'm interested in that potion of speed. What would you say it does?
Makes you fast.
Why is it so expensive?
Well, it has a potion. It is one use only. I got this from a traveling wizard, and he said that this potion was made with the haste spell, but he said that it was only good for a minute, so one use. That might help. If
Kenshi's
you
gonna
want to
say,
here, she hands it out. She had a moment of just weird.
Old ladiness.
Yeah.
And she's just gonna hand it. She's just gonna hand it to me.
She's gonna hand it to you and say, "Do you want it or not?"
It seems interesting, but just a minute, huh? Just a minute of speed.
What? Speak
It's
up!
just a minute of
Speak
speed.
up!
Just say yes, Kenshi.
Yes, I'd like it, but would you take 100 gold pieces for it, or would you prefer? Now, Kenshi is just he's feeling a little generous. He says, I have 150 gold worth of gems. Would you take that?
What do I need gems for? I have no use for gems.
What do you need all the gold for?
Well, for my wares. You think this house runs itself? No. My food?
Well,
And
can't you-
I'm gonna throw a persuasion roll at her. I don't know why I have to throw a persuasion roll at her for gems, but I'll say you can all right. You were asking I'm just gonna try and use rationality logic on her. You were asking for 125 gold pieces, right?
Yeah.
I'm offering you 150 gold pieces worth of gems that you could sell and make a higher profit than you were planning on making this with on this potion in the first place. You said it was given to you, and I'm gonna go ahead and just roll it. Persuasion. That's a 7 plus 8. That's a 15 persuasion.
Well, I wasn't given it, but I'll take the 150 gold pieces.
Worth of gems.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna drop the satchel of gems down and
Right,
hold out my hand.
She looks down and looks through it, and she's, "This isn't gold. You said 150 gold."
Worth of gems is what I said.
And he looks at Joe or at Sophia. Did he really say that?
Yes, he did.
She's gonna turn
Okay,
around and go,
alright.
"Whoa, where did you come from?"
I look confused. I'm like, why does she see me? And then I answer her, yes, he did say in gems.
Okay.
Why
And
did
then she takes the gems, pulls the satchel closed, puts it in her pocket, and she hands you the potion of speed.
Okay. So I'll grab the potion of speed and I'll say, thank you very much, Azubra. We're on a mission and we kind of have to hurry up and go, but we appreciate your service.
Oh,
us,
thank you. If you're ever in the area and in need again, feel free to pop in.
There's a chance we'll probably be needing more healing potions, just so you're aware.
I'll get started.
And we'll be seeing you soon. Thanks again, Azubra, and I'll start walking out of the shop.
Okay. You walk out and you make your way to the north of the city. Or actually, you are north of the city. So you begin your adventure. You head north. A day, 2 days, and as the further north you get, the colder it starts to become. And you finally reach an area where a ravine is starting to form. You could go right, you could go on the left, or you could go up the center.
Bridge across the ravine or something?
No, you're walking. You can either walk through the ravine, go on the right side, or the left side of the ravine. But as you start to look and really investigate, which would be the safest course of action, you notice that to the left, the ravine comes and it comes up to a steep slope, like almost 90 degrees. Or what is that? 360 degrees?
45. Almost straight up and down?
Yeah, almost straight up and down.
So that would be close to a 90 degree angle, yeah.
Yeah, pretty close. Sorry, I was thinking different. Whatever. Anyways,
It's alright, math.
you can't walk along it because there are trees growing out. You can see the roots, start to jut out, but they're still held in the air. And then to the right, there's just a mass of boulders blocking the path. So you decide to go straight through the ravine. You head through the ravine for about a day. The ravine closing in on you and then opening up, and then closing in on you and then opening up. You don't run into anything really. But pretty soon, you start to hear this. Just from horns, from flutes. Kenshi, is telling you all about the different instruments that are, playing this. It's definitely unsettling. But you continue forward, and you find yourselves here.
Kenji said he wasn't going to do a Christmas special.
No, Feldenir wasn't going to do a Christmas special.
Oh, that's right, because he is a Christmas tree.
So, before we continue our Christmas journey, let us all take a break and be merry.
All right.
That's a good idea.
Be right back, everybody.
All right.